So cool, science! What exactly is a fluid? Wow, that's a wicked cool question, and I got a wicked cool answer, and I bet the first thing you think of when you think of a fluid is something water-based. You know, like when you're hanging out in
swimming pools, water parks, interactive fountains.
But instead today, I'm going to show you how you can pour a gas right at home. What, you don't think I can? You think I'm full of bullshit?
What a joke.
The first thing you need is, of course, a gas. And I'm not talking about, the after effects of eating a 5-layer bean burrito. And, of course, we're going to be using some fire, which means you younger scientists definitely need to get yourself an adult. Why? Because the only blowing up you should be doing is in a certain room in your house. Get yourself a glass and pour some vinegar in the glass. Then add about a teaspoon of baking soda to the glass. Let the two mix. Get an adult to light the candle. And then you carefully tip the glass over and pour it over the candles.
What?
Wow, now that's so friggin' wiggin' cool, man. You tipped the glass over and the candles went out. Now that's so friggin' wiggin' cool. See, you poured the gas right home. You thought you probably couldn't pour the gas. You thought the only thing you probably poured like water or something, milk or something like that. But you actually poured the gas, so you poured the gas right there at home. And you're gonna impress your friends. It's gonna be so wicked cool. You gotta go try it at home and stuff. So, why is it that the candles go out when you tip the glass over? And how does this prove that, well, a gas is a fluid? Well, don't look at me. Take a closer look at this. A fluid is any state of matter where the molecules are scattered and don't have a rigid structure. Or basically, fluids are able to flow. When most people think of a fluid, they think of a liquid. However, many of the properties of a liquid can be applied to a gas as well. You might think of a fluid as something you can pour from one container to a next, such as water into a glass. When baking soda and vinegar mix, it releases carbon dioxide gas, which can be poured over the flames to put them out. You might think of a fluid as having different densities, such as salt water and non-salt water. Gases also have different densities, and is why the CO2 in a cup sinks, pushing the oxygen molecules up and putting the flame out. You might think of a fluid as having different viscosities or thicknesses, such as non-Newtonian fluids. Gases also have differing viscosities, such as when air hits the blades of a fan, the viscosity of the air will change. The only real difference between liquids and gases is energy. Gases have enough energy where they don't have a fixed volume. So now you know that the atmosphere is a fluid. Being able to pour a gas right at home is why science is so fluid.